So I'm entering this park near where I live. The interesting thing about this park is that it's really messy in its design. There's multiple points of entry, and there's parts of it that are unplanned, and at the moment it's full of people who are enjoying the afternoon sun. This year, when it has been open, it has been busier than ever. Like reverse psychology, when people are told to stay indoors, one of the impacts is that they immediately start to appreciate and engage with public spaces more than before. I've lived in this area for about 5 years, and this is the first time it has really felt like a neighbourhood. Similar to my experience growing up in a Melbourne suburb last century, the threshold between my front door, the street, this park seems less clear. For me, there's a greater sense of connection with the places around my home. In the middle of the park is an old style adventure playground, a giant castle in the forest. This year it seems parents are generally more engaged in play, jumping in with their children rather than sitting or standing on the edge of the playground. Apparently, though, it is about to be demolished and replaced, as it has been deemed unsafe. Because it's really a playground from last century, a traditional adventure playground. The kind that started after the Second World War, although this was probably built in the 70s or 80s. It would have been built by the local community during a working bee, everybody coming together to build this communal space. So it's inventive, but it's also really dangerous, but in a good way. It's a kind of a challenge to kind of navigate and to explore. And it's really about messy material play. For most of this year, it has been closed, but when it has been open, it's been an inspiration and a kind of challenge for those that come to play here. Leaving the park, there are many chalk drawings along the bike path. Sometimes there are hundreds of them here. Sometimes they mark out games for people or for bikes. Sometimes they include rainbows and messages of hope. But they're always here. And in fact, it rained just yesterday, and already there is 10, 20 new drawings that have kind of sprung up just overnight. Leaving now, we see a sign marking the announcement of the arrival of a new play space where everyone can play. It looks like the council has tried to capture some of the spirit of this place, but we'll see.